So, got the 2022 Ford Edge here as my temporary vehicle because, as some of y'all may know, the Jeep Patriot, the Trans is gone, and the Ford Explorer, the engine's going out, and the Ford Focus is out on the road somewhere. So, 2024 is the last year you can buy a Ford Edge that looks like this because Ford is putting an X to them and they so-called supposed to replacing it with an electric vehicle. So let's go ahead and go over the features real quick. This is the SEL trim, so yeah, it does have the 4-cylinder turbo EcoBoost, I should say. It's peppy, but it's not the fastest thing in the world. I mean, I would rather had the V6 and the ST model, but this car here, it does what it needs to do. By this being the SEL trim, it does have adaptive cruise control and lane departure. Now, what I like about the adaptive cruise control is that my favorite feature is while I'm cruising on the freeway, it'll adjust the speed to whatever car is in front of me. And I believe the radar is somewhere here. It also stated that it can come to a complete stop when using adaptive cruise control if a car in front of me comes to a complete stop. I have not yet tried that. I'm not really willing to try that out, but I know the adaptive cruise control works perfectly fine. Whatever car in front of me driving slower, it'll automatically adapt to the speed of that car. Lane departure, basically like having lane assist, it helps keep you in your lanes and stuff like that. And if you're drifting, it'll correct itself and stuff like that. You see, we're driving and the double lines are yellow. It's letting me know that the system is active, and anytime I drift over to the left, it will correct itself. And as you can see, it rides pretty smooth. It's very quiet. It's like a metallic silver. I personally like this color because when it rains, it does not look all that dirty. And you know, driving this salt, obviously you see salt get all on it, but it doesn't look so bad because this being a silver car, it doesn't look all that bad when it's dirt. It is all-wheel drive as well, but one thing I kind of dislike, and I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, I kind of dislike how Ford decided, okay, we're not gonna go with the dual chrome tips anymore. We're just gonna try to tuck the exhaust underneath the bumper to pretend like it's electric. And now, honestly, this is my opinion. I just think that this dual exhaust setup is kind of janky. I kind of wish they would just stick with the chrome tip dual exhaust instead of having this. And that this is an 8-speed transmission. When Ford decided to put 8 speeds in the Ford Edge, it did make it feel more sportier. It makes it feel it's like it's faster than what it usually is. Now, this being the 4-cylinder, it's again not the fastest thing in the world, but it does get out of its own way. Now, the fuel economy is decent. It doesn't burn a ton of gas at all. This is more like a family highway cruiser. You're gonna step inside. It does have remote keyless entry. Just put your hand over there to unlock. This is the inside. Not bad for an SEL. I mean, you get this nice big screen. Keyed on right now. Now, this screen is nice. I mean, it's easy for me to see everything on this screen. But in all honesty, one thing I struggle with is the climate control. So as I'm driving, I do find it a bit distracting a little bit. Maybe it's just me because I'm used to having knobs on my climate controls and stuff like that. But other than that, it's doable. I kind of wish it was just easy to get to the fan speed because as you can see, I got to go through all of here. You get what I'm saying. So it's like you gotta pray, you gotta play around and touch stuff a little bit to find your settings, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I just need to get used to it. It does have heated seats. You also got games on here. I'm gonna go ahead and play this game called Lane Change. And you can just play these games when you're bored, waiting on your kid to come out of school. You do have blind spot monitor systems on the mirrors. You do have automatic headlights. You do have a rotary shifter as well. Auto stop stop. In my opinion, auto stop stop, they say it's supposed to save fuel economy, but in all honesty, when I've driven this vehicle, auto stop stop only works at certain temperatures. When it's like 48 degrees outside, it's not gonna work. When you got the AC on max, it's not gonna work. And all honestly, I understand that all new cars have this auto stop technology. Manufacturers claim that it's to save fuel, but in all honesty, they got this in your vehicle because they think leaving your car idling at a red light will harm and pollute the Earth's atmosphere. Now, just gonna do a quick walk around. It's a comfortable car, very comfortable. And all honestly, if someone's buying a SEL trim with the four-cylinder, they're not really looking for speed. They're looking for something that'll get them that long-range cruising distance with great fuel economy. Now, as far as reliability, my opinion, I really don't know how reliable this four-cylinder turbo is, because honestly, turbos do go out over time. So this having 11,000 miles on it, it's kind of too early to tell if I feel like this is reliable, but so far it's been reliable. As far as long term, I don't know if it's really reliable. I don't know, maybe for edge owners out there, you see this video and you got over 100,000 miles on your 2.0 four-cylinder turbo, let me know, is this reliable? I think it's a great vehicle, family cruiser, and it sucks that Ford decided they're gonna put the X on the Ford Edge, because this is the last year that you can buy a Ford Edge. And you know, I thought the Ford Edge was doing pretty good in the Ford segment, because I do see a lot of these on the road, and they so-called supposed to be replacing it with an electric SUV. I just don't know the name of it. So yeah, so that'll end this short video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you soon.